Yes, James.
I was just wondering about hitting the right note. Journaling, or just letting your mind go through a whole bunch of different things? Or?
No. Journaling is useful. I'm not going to say that's not useful. It's one way to express. But it's very difficult for me to tell you what the right note is, because it's different with each aspect. Like sadness's right note is different to anger's right note. But I can give you a clue. With anger's right note, if you hit anger's right note, you'll finish up laughing. Because it's funny, it's silly, it's over the top, it's outrageous, and there's some sort of relief that comes with hitting the right note. Anger finally had its day in court. It finally had its right to express itself as itself. Somebody is present with me, says anger. Somebody is allowing me to be myself and express myself, no matter how ridiculous it is. Anger's right note. It's kind of playful, it's joyful, you'll finish up laughing. Sadness, the right note for sadness is a little different. It's poignant, it's sweet, depending on the nature of sadness. But it's soft. What does sadness want? What does a sad little child want? If you encountered a sad child in the street, what does that sad child want? It wants attention. It wants to feel it's okay. It wants to feel attended to. It wants to feel loved. It wants to feel listened to, because it never was. It's hurting. Why is that sad child hurting? So if you feel sadness, more than likely, it's the sad child within you. It's the inner child, the sad child. So what is an appropriate way to relate to that sad child so it feels heard, it feels acknowledged? You could say the same with anger. It's an angry child. What does the angry child want to do? Throw a tantrum. Give me what I want. Don't give me what I don't want. Neediness, same thing. There's a right note. A headache has its own right note. It's just allowing purity of expression, but from presence, witnessed by, embraced by presence, allowed by presence. Beyond that, you can't really define right note, but you can feel it when you hit the right note, because something shifts. It's really that simple. And if you don't hit the right note, it doesn't shift. But if you hit the right note, whatever you've been feeling shifts. Not because you're trying to get rid of it or change it, but because you hit the right note.